Why do always people forget where they came from? Because according to the prince, what he has told to her mother, that you were a nobody, you were a girl seller, and right now you are against to the poor people. For me on my side, I could even let my son marry the poor one, because if it wasn't by God's grace, even me, I couldn't be where I am right now. Guys, have you watched Pathway of Mercy? And if you have watched, my dear, did you enjoy it? Did you laugh? Because I told you that if you are not ready to laugh in this movie, if you have stress, just go and watch this lovely movie called The Pathway of Mercy, found on Ekene Umenwa TV. That is where you are going to go and watch it from. My dear, you are going to enjoy. You are going to take all the stress you had. The prince came to see Somoga and her mother. And her mother told her, we prepared for you a good meal, and they brought for him the meal. But the meal they brought, even for them, they were very hungry. They wanted to eat, but the mother was like, in that sauce, there is no any fish, there is no any meat, so there is no anything. Then the prince said, it is okay, mama, it is okay with that. But the way they were looking at the prince, it seemed they haven't eaten anything at all. The way they were looking at him, but also the bodyguard they were like, Prince, you shouldn't do it that. But the prince said, I'm going to eat. Then he started eating. But when he was putting the food in the mouth, the mother and the daughter, they were looking at him, and he told them, do you want some food? And then they said, yes, if you want, you can give us some portion, you can give us some little ones. Somoga and her mother, and the prince had to give some little portion to Somoga, and also promised told the driver that tomorrow you bring for these people the meat, bring enough meat. So then the mother was like, Somoga told her, but you told mother, you said that meat is not good for our health. Remember, some parents, they usually said those things because they don't have money, but once they have money, they want to provide for their daughter. But because you want to tell your daughter, you just tell them that it is not good for your health, but you won't tell them, I don't have money to buy for it. So that is what even the mother of Somoga, that is what she told her daughter. They came to the palace as the prince promised to them to come and pay a visit, but the mother of Prince couldn't let them to come inside. She had to chase them away, that you go, poor thing. Imagine, they begged for her, at least give us money for transport, but the queen did not listen at all. Then Somoga told her that my mother is going to get sick because the rain is going to come, just to give us money. But the queen did not listen at all, and his son was like, but why are they not coming, without knowing that they came, and the mother had to chase them away. We are on the movie called Pathway of Mercy, found Ekene Umenwa TV. That is where you are going to go and find it, and you enjoy it and you love. People from Nigeria, how are you? People from Ghana, people from UK, USA, people from England, people from Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, people from Jamaica, South Africa, people from Trinidad, people from Guyana. How are you? People from Ivory Coast, people from Jamaica, and everywhere you are watching. Thanks for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate it. Then the queen told this driver that do whatever it takes so that you can take those people away, so that my son doesn't go near to them. Do whatever it takes so that you can remove them. And then also the driver told her that, should I touch them? Then she said, no, don't touch them, but just send them very far, where my son can never see them again at all. So the prince came and see Somoga Somoga and her mother was very hungry. Then she chased him that you go, get out of my place. I don't want to see you. We came to the Paris. We came to see you, and your mother humiliated us. Your mother called us many names. We don't want to see you. But Somoga was like, Mom, no, Prince is not like her mother. He's not like that. Then Somoga had to give a hug to the prince, and her mother was like, Somo, you betrayed me. You betrayed me. You had it to be on my back. You betrayed me when you hugged that man. I'm going to report you to Father John. I'm going to report you. But the mother was very angry on what happened to Somo and her mother when they went to the Paris. So Somo had to explain to the prince, and he also told her what really happened. And also she told him that me, I am not a prostitute, or I have never slept with any man. I'm keeping my body to the man who will be my future husband, so I have never did that at all. Then he was like, but that is what they told me. And she told her no, and then he had to give her a gift of the Bible. When the prince came back from Somo's mother, we are on a movie called The Pathway of Mercy, found on Ekene Umenwa TV. That is where you are going to go and watch it from. So the prince came back and told her mother, how dare you? How dare you call that poor girl and her mother such names? How dare you chase them away? Mother, why did you forget very fast? Remember what you told me, that you were a nobody, you were a girl seller, and my father brought you to grace, and my father changed your life. Then why are you treating people like the way you are treating? Why are you forgetting very fast? How could you do such a thing? Why did you send that poor girl and her mother? And her mother was like, what? I didn't want you to be with that girl. And then he told her that, remember that you bought me the other girl. That girl even wanted to rob us, and that is the girl you want me to marry. So the queen went and paid a visit to the mother of Somoga, and then she had to apologize for all the things she has done to this family, and also told her that my son doesn't eat at all. My son loves you. I am really so sorry for what has happened. That is the queen telling all what happened. When he asked that, mother, where did you find them? So now the queen started explaining to them how she knew, or how she knew them. That is when she started explaining to them, and then she apologized, and they had to forgive her, and then brought them to the kingdom. And the prince was very happy, and also the mother was very happy. So what do you get from this movie? Once you were a poor, don't forget where you came, because most of the people, once they get money or once they reach into in good life, my dear, they become a nuisance. They start treating poor people, yet forgetting they were also very poor. Because if the king was not the one who collected her where she was, right now she couldn't be in this good life. Thanks guys for your amazing support, and I really do appreciate. See you in my next video.